Well, hello, friends. Welcome to another episode of One on One Coaching. This is episode 39, just a different place of the house, my in-laws' house in Panama. And I wanted to stop in, quickly record this one because I'm headed to my parents' place and introduce my daughter to our side of the family. So today I'll continue with the 15 Invaluable Laws of Growth. I think we're on chapter 13 now. It's almost over. And this one is the law of modeling. And it says it's difficult to grow. It's hard to improve when you have no one but yourself to follow. And there are a couple ideas that come to mind on this one. I think the book itself talks about how it's difficult to improve ourselves if we only have our own counsel to follow. And I remember I think I shared this story before, it's about me getting angry in meetings because I was missing purpose. So I gave myself one, and the purpose I was giving myself will usually be different from the one that the organizer of the meeting wanted me to have. Thus created conflict, and from there it just went south, at least for me. All of that falls on me. It's my responsibility. That took me several years to figure out that it was the purpose thing, because I was giving myself a purpose that was different, that was causing the issues. It took me several years. I think it was 3 years before I figured it out, and that was all by myself. I think it would have been much faster if I would have had somebody in the meetings with me and bounce ideas off them and have that person help me figure out what was going on. It's not that I didn't have other people to follow, because I would see other people do things properly and I could see it. I could see the behavior and I could try to mimic it. But internally, there wasn't an alignment with what I believe was my role versus the behavior that I was attempting to mimic from the other person. In a sense, having someone else to help me introspect with myself would have helped me get faster, would have helped me improve faster. And that's one version of the law that I see that could be beneficial. The other thought that comes to mind on this is that nowadays, since we have cell phones and the internet, we follow a lot of people. We follow all kinds of stuff through the news, through social media, through the posts that we see on our walls and feeds, and we inherently start mimicking some of that. And not only that, a lot of times the algorithms in this platform will adapt to what we see the most, which means if we go unchecked, everything we see is going to be driven by the things that we agree on, or the things that cause us strong reactions or emotional reactions. So it causes us to engage and criticize and point things out and just spread the negativity. That's what starts happening if we go unchecked. This law of the law of modeling, what it's simply saying is we need to be intentional about finding the right people to follow, to get ideas from, to bounce ideas with them, and learn from them from a new perspective, from a perspective that's closer to a better version of us. And if we don't do that intentionally, we're simply just gonna keep feeding ourselves with the stuff that we already believe in. If those beliefs are not really helping, then most likely we'll be stuck. This is related to the self-fulfilling prophecy. It's related to so many other statements out there. And it's all the idea that we cannot do this alone. We think we want to do it alone. And it's really more that we have responsibility to do things ourselves, but it doesn't mean that we have to do it alone. we don't have all the talents we need to do everything we want. We have specific talents for certain things, certain goals and dreams, and other people have talents that will complement some of that. So the idea here is to simply start finding the good people that you want to get best practices from, and maybe they can help you turn some of that into your own life, into your own style, and do the best you can. So that's the message for today. Have a good one, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.